What's up, guys? Endemic here, and today on mmo-champion they were able to data mine some new sets. Basically, they're recycling the Season 3 Vengeful Gladiators armor from Burning Crusade, which is kind of cool. A lot of people aren't happy about it, but either way, let me get my first impressions on all the armor. Starting with the classes that were actually in the Burning Crusade. So first, here we got the Vengeful Gladiators for Druid. This was the classic set back in Burning Crusade. Now, let's see what they've done with the set. So right here, there's definitely some texture changes. They're going to be coming in a lot of different colors. Looks pretty cool. I definitely like this. This is actually the set I wear on my Druid too. It's like one of my favorite Druid sets. So there's one in a green, gray, blue, and red. Oh wow, this one's pretty cool too. Can you imagine a Tauren in this one? Oh man. And then I think the Elite sets right here, they have this face mask. I mean, pretty interesting. I mean, you got like a pretty badass, you're kind of rocking a mullet on the back. And there's one that's golden as well. I'm not a fan of the face mask, but I think it has an animation. Alright, here is a photo of the old Vengeful set. I don't know if you hunters enjoy having eyeballs on your shoulders and head, but I think it is one of their better looking sets for sure. Especially on an orc. That looks badass. So let's see what they've done with the set. Definitely looks pretty cool. The details on the skulls. The eyeballs are nice. Looking nice. They've also got the classic color. I definitely like the chest textures and the leg textures with the, looks like claw marks. Looks really cool, worn and weathered. They've also got it in red and yellow. And the eyeball is different and everything. That's kind of cool. Let's go to the mythic. Boom. This is definitely cool. Definitely an improvement. Eyes wide shut. They got the one of the eyes right there closed. There's an arrow sticking out of the shoulder. That is a nice little touch. Definitely a cool armor. I definitely like this one. One of the best hunter armors I've seen, probably. And then there's one in red, too, which is also a very cool color. Wow. Awesome set. I don't mind the hunters compared to this back in the day. To this. Very cool. Right here is previously what the mage looked like. It was red, a little bit of black, and a little bit of purple. One of my favorite sets that mages have ever had. Here's what they've done with it. Definitely cool. Like the lights on the shoulders. Nice little crystal on the belt line there. Also in green. I think this one is not a very good color hue, in my opinion. I'm not sure I really like the green. But it does make you, like, I guess like on Undead it would look pretty cool. Or something like that. Something evil, sinister. Red. Awesome. That would look awesome, like amazing on a blood elf. Can you imagine? Then you got the mythic sets, which make the thing on the back even taller, and it appears that the shoulders are also slightly bigger. Very cool. Definitely like the white. Apparently this will be the PvP elite set. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, and I forgot, there's a purple one too, so you can get a nice little purple going. And golden. Very, very cool. Golden Mage. Very nice set. Here's a Paladin using the Vengeful set, which this is one of my favorite Paladin sets by far. Still is. And that's actually starting to make me think that it's actually kind of, like, out of all the sets they could have revived, I'm really glad that they revived the Vengeful set. Some classic sets revivals would be pretty cool. You know what I'm talking about. I'm a fan of these revivals. I don't know. I guess reviving these armors isn't a bad thing at all. I mean, especially if they're cool sets and you can improve upon them. I mean, why not? There's so many people that still wear the Vengeful sets anyways for their transmogs. So, you know, I'm not too hurt about it. This is what they've done with the set. Definitely some texture increases. The shoulders are way more bright. The belt buckle is even cooler. This will be the Horde color, it appears. So a Blood Elf, where a Tauren would probably look pretty badass in this. This is apparently Alliance, so you get the blue. Pretty damn cool, actually. The shoulders are just really, really, really nice. And then there's the green. So I can't really tell the difference between elite and non-elite. It looks like the boots are the huge difference. I don't know. Well, like some of these are incomplete. So, but we got the purple Paladin. Right here they got just like, looks really Alliance. It looks really Imperial to me. Really cool color. This one looks unfinished. It looks like they haven't really worked on the Elite's Paladin gear, but this might be the Elite right here. Next we have the Vengeful Priest gear, which this looked amazing back in Burning Crusade. As a matter of fact, there's so many priests that still use this one. The shoulders are just awesome, the chains. So let's see what they did. So the Alliance set will be the first one we check out. Boom, looks really awesome. Gold details, the gems on the hand. It's really cool. Blue, oh man, awesome. Got maroon, it looks like. This will be for Horde, it appears. And then we got orange. It's probably my favorite out of all the four that are non-elite. Here we got the elite, which adds a circle chain around the head. And then it looks like the faces on his shoulders are about to burst. And let's check out gold, which will probably be my favorite. Yeah, man. That is very, 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 very nice. It looks like the chain goes right above his head, too, as you can see. That's kind of interesting. This is my favorite out of all of them for sure. And then there's white, which I skipped, which was not elite. Here's a Worgen wearing the Vengeful gear. Very cool set. I've always liked this one. Now let's see what they've done to it. Oh. Oh wow. Okay, so they've changed the shoulders up. They look pretty nice now. I like the helmet's a little bit too big. I don't know. The helmet's a little bit different than it was. Everything else looks pretty nice. I hate this. I honestly hate the boot graphics. I don't like that one. There's a lot, like, I play a warrior myself, and there's a lot of boots that have that one. I don't really care for it. Gloves are massive. Those are huge. Big hands, big hands. Got black. Very cool. It looks like there's, like, orbs of blood everywhere. His whole armor set. Kind of strange. Makes me a little bit queasy. Got green. This one looks really cool. Really cool color set here. Got gold, and now it looks like they've only been working on one elite set so far, so interesting. I assume this is unfinished because nobody wants their character to have a bald spot like that on the top of their head, but the mask is no doubt a good touch. I like the mask. I still think that the helmet right here in this whole region here is a little bit big, a little bit large. It's incomplete. Who knows, maybe they'll change it up. All right, here we got a Vengeful Shaman. Draenei wearing it back in the day. Very cool set. They got a nice little blue one right here. The mask looks pretty cool. Nice little IFX. The old one did have IFX too, unless it was the Draenei. I don't think so. Pretty cool. A lot more detail in the helmet. Just overall, just a nice little texture update, but it remained classic. Okay, orange. Oh man, very cool. Look at that. Can you imagine like an enhancement shaman wearing this one? Purple, nice little elemental look in my opinion. And then we got some yellow, which is very, very cool. Look like a frost wolf, man. Got the blue right here. This is the mythic blue. Very cool. The nice little details they added were little ribbons, I guess, hanging from his shoulders. Oh, and a nice little touch I didn't even notice. They have like wolf feet. Wow. I don't think that was the case previously. I could be wrong. This texture right here doesn't even have it. The mythic red doesn't even have the little wolf feet. It's probably not updated yet, but this is basically the classic look of it. Just completely redone. Very cool with the ribbons, and then the right down here is really cool too. Little robe. Here we got the good old Vengeful Warlock set. One of my favorites from Warlocks. Warlocks obviously have some of the best transmogs in the game. This is definitely one of them. Let's see what they've done with it. Wow, they got like a purple one here. Look at the glove animate. The glove. They didn't have that at all previously. Now they got little claws coming out of the gloves. Got red. It's got yellow detail all over it. Yellow spotlights with flames coming up out of it. Pretty cool. This is apparently the Alliance set. Very interesting. Man, that really, it's like a nice little ivory bone color. I like the color for this one. Then we just got plain blue. This is the classic color right here. Wow, looks really cool. The eyes look amazing. Here's green. Definitely matches the theme of Legion. Here's the Horde version apparently right here. Nice little red. Not very much differences from the red though, but it looks like there's only one mythic set at the moment they've worked on, and wow, they definitely changed the horns up. That's the first thing I'm noticing. Looking way more like Diablo. The shoulders also have a lot more detail. The shoulders are bigger, better, improved on. Last but not least of the classic Burning Crusade classes is my class, favorite class. Here is a Tauren wearing the Vengeful Warrior set. Definitely one of my favorite transmogs as a warrior. This one is awesome. Okay, first thing I'm noticing is they got like spikes coming out of the gloves right here. Wow, definitely cool. I like the addition to the greaves right here with the spikes. The glove, the detail to the gloves are very nice, and then the shoulders spikes look even better than before. We got green. Wow, this one looks pretty cool because it's got like a yellow accent to it. Got tan, which is more looks more like of a gold. Looks pretty cool to me, man. It looks really militaristic, I guess. Even from the side, in the back, you can see the details of the greaves, making it look more like a full plate type set. Rust. This is a very cool color, actually. I definitely like rust. It's a more weathered color. And mythic red. Now, I'm hoping this is still in development because the helmet, I honestly think it's butt ugly, but each his own. The shoulders look amazing. They almost look kind of remind me a little bit of Garrosh's shoulders, just how they come up and around like that. Everything about this elite set I like, except for the helmet. Even along the back, it's got kind of like flags. So hopefully, there's a blue one for Alliance. That would be awesome. But yeah, this is definitely my favorite set by far. Just please change the helmet, or at least, I don't know. Do you guys like the helmet? I don't really care for it. But if somebody's looking at you from the back, look how big and bulky the armor looks. So let's quickly just go over the non-Burning Crusade heroes. Okay, I'll start with the Monk in the Alliance. I definitely like the helmet. The little tiger on the top is definitely a nice little touch. Then you got the little belt crest. Man, the elbow pads are pretty cool too. Then we got the black. Man, this is cool too, man. I definitely like the theme of it. I think it's gonna go really well with the rest of the Vengeful sets. You got green. Very cool too. This kind of reminds me of Tekken a little bit. I don't know why. Just the Iron King or whatever. This one reminds me of Tekken. The black one does. Here's the Horde set. I think just using this set and even like just hiding the helmet would probably be pretty cool. Here's the Mythic. There doesn't seem to be any immediate differences with the stats other than it's golden. They probably are still working on it. I'm not entirely sure, but definitely golden. That is very cool. Gold and purple. Very nice mix. Very royal-esque. And then we got white, which I think is non-elite. Getting kind of a Power Rangers vibe from this one. I don't know why. On to Demon Hunters. Here's the Demon Hunter Alliance. Looks like a pretty basic set. This is on a human, obviously. On a night elf or a blood elf, it probably looks quite a bit better. The belt detail is really cool. Got a blindfold just like Illidan. Got the spikes coming out, the gloves and the shoulders. And a nice little robe at the bottom. I can't really judge this one on a human. I wonder if it's going to show the night elf nipples. I really hope not. Here is the gold. Very cool. I like this one a lot more than just the Alliance. Then they got the Horde set, which is also very cool. Silver. Okay, we got brass. And then they got their Mythic, which adds shoulders and a random thing on their head. Something that'll cut somebody's face, man. You can really do some nice headbutting with that thing. Oh, and there's some other details right here. It looks like you get some nice long toenails to go along with, and fingernails. That is probably a nice little cosmetic change if you wear that set as a night elf or a blood elf. It probably makes it look so cool with those. Here's Mythic Silver. There's Mythic Gold and Mythic Silver. I don't know. But yeah, this one definitely looks pretty cool too. I can't wait till I see it in like on a blood elf or a night elf in action. Definitely wear a tabard if there's nipples though. Please. Wear a shirt. Last but not least, they haven't worked on the Mythic, it looks like, for this one, but here's the Death Knight. Looks like a cross between Ninja and like a Death Knight from Dungeons and Dragons. Very interesting. I like the little detail on the boots. It looks to me like they're still working on this set. Bandages on the arms. Here's the blue. This is my favorite out of all of them so far. Green. Reptile. And then lastly, purple. Alright guys, that concludes the class previews, my thoughts on each set. Let me know what you think of all the sets, which one's your favorite. Mine is obviously the Warrior Elite, and I will see you guys next time.